Hello, kindergarten class. I'm so excited to finish up our collage owls today. So just a reminder, last week we started to create our wonderful winter collage owls. And when I say collage, it means we are using different materials to put together and create art with. So last week we started by creating our owl's body with magazines or newspapers, and we tore them up and filled in that circle. And this week we are going to move on and put our owl all together. So you'll need that work from last week. You'll need some school glue, or a glue stick will work, scissors, a marker or pencil, and then you'll need the rest of the paper from the art supply kit that I sent home to you that we did not use last week. So it's a sheet of black paper, brown, orange, and white, little small ones. All right, so let's get started. The first thing that we're gonna do is cut out that circle that will become our owl. So remember, when we're using scissors, they are pointing away from us always. We're gonna just cut all the way around our owl. We're gonna cut off the edges that are a little bit jagged. We're just gonna cut a nice circle. So when we are cutting something out, we are moving our paper and not the scissors. So we don't want to turn the scissors and have them facing us. We want to keep the scissors facing away from us. And you see, I'm just moving the paper instead. And then when we are done using our scissors, they always stay closed. And we'll put them to the side. All right, so there is my owl's body. Now I'm gonna get my other paper here. I'm actually gonna set this to the side for a little bit. All right, so the first thing we need to do is grab that brown sheet of paper and create the branch that our owl's going to sit on. So here is a finished example, and we need to create this nice branch. So remember, when we're looking at things to draw, or in this case, we're going to cut it out, we're thinking about the shape that we want it to be. So this is a good shape to start with because we want it to be a rectangle type shape for our branch, but I want it to be a little bit smaller. So I'm going to come from this edge here, and I'm just going to draw a rectangle, but not a perfect rectangle because I want it to look like a nice tree branch that isn't a perfect rectangle, has some shape to it. I think that's good. If you wanted to add some little branches coming off of this, you could do that. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. And now I'm going to cut that branch out. All right. And now we are gonna glue this branch down. I'm gonna flip it over and glue it this way so that then those lines that I drew with my marker won't even show. I'm gonna put it right there. You wanna glue your branch on the lower part of your paper, not all the way at the bottom, but somewhere from your halfway point down. So I'm gonna flip it back over and put some glue on the side I wanna glue down. So you can use a glue stick for this if you have a glue stick at home, or you can use the glue straight from the bottle. I already have mine here in my little palette, so I'm gonna use my paintbrush again like we did last week. You just need a little bit of glue to glue this down. And you want your branch to be at the edge of your paper. There we go. All right, now you can grab that owl that we cut out, your circle with all that wonderful newspaper or magazine on it. And we're just gonna do the same thing, a little bit of glue around the edge. You don't need glue in the middle, you just need it around the edge, just a little bit. All right, and I'm gonna glue my owl just on top of the branch. I think that looks good there. I'm gonna press those edges down. All right, we're missing some things here. It doesn't quite look like an owl yet, does it? Okay, so now we are going to add some features so that our owl can come to life. So we need eyes. So we're going to grab that white rectangle paper that you have, and we're going to draw 2 circles. So you could grab something to trace if you want to. I'm just going to go for it. And it's okay if your circles are a little bit different in size. That's totally fine. And then in the center of the circles, we're going to add some owl eyeballs. There we go. And now we're going to cut those eyes out. So take your time. I know this is a smaller shape that we're cutting out, and sometimes it takes a little bit more time. If you need more time, you can always pause this video and then come back when you have them cut out. There's one eye. And my second eye. Owls have nice big eyes. All right. And so now, you guessed it, we're gonna glue those down. So I just need a little bit of glue. I'm just gonna put it right where I want it on the owl. All right. And now we're gonna grab the orange paper. We're working our way through all the paper. And we need 3 triangles. We need a triangle that's a little bit bigger for the beak, and then 2 for his little feet. So you can draw your triangles on this paper and then cut them out, or you can just go ahead and cut out 3 triangles from your paper. It's up to you. I'm gonna cut out my first one. That is the perfect size for my little beak. And I'm gonna put that right between those eyes. He's becoming an owl now, I can see it. All right, and now 2 more triangles for his little feet. All right, get my glue. And I'm gonna put his feet just like at the very bottom of his body. Let's see. And you're gonna turn them the opposite way of the beak. So the points are up. So the point is down for our beak and they're up for our feet. And that's it for our owl. He's all done, but we need one more thing. Since you have been learning about winter animals, we need some snow. And I think I forgot to mention that you needed this in the supplies, but you can just stop the video and find either a white oil pastel or a white crayon. Or if you don't have a white crayon, maybe find like a light blue crayon, that'll work too. And we're gonna add snow. So we are just gonna go all over our sky and add some snowballs. Maybe it's a really snowy day where your owl is, or maybe it's just sprinkling a little bit of snow, a little flurry. It's up to you how much snow you want to add. And then I'm gonna come and I'm gonna add some snow kind of sitting on my branch here. All right, I think that's it. I am happy with my owl. When you are happy with your snow, you are all done too. Aren't they cute? I think that we should all give our owls a name. I don't know what I would name this guy. Maybe Snowflake, because he just loves the snow so much. All right, you guys, I can't wait to see your wonderful winter owls. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon.